Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Before diving into the resurrection theory, let's rewind and revisit who Damian was and why his disappearance still haunts viewers. Damian was never a front and center character in the way Victor Newman or Jack Abbott is, but he had an unforgettable presence, a man of mystery, charm, and danger. A former associate of Victor's European dealings, Damian had ties to the underground world of business espionage, secret bank accounts, and a shadowy past that stretched all the way to Monaco, Istanbul, and Buenos Aires. When he arrived in Genoa City, his intentions were murky. He claimed to want to reform, to reconnect with a woman from his past, possibly Victoria Newman or Ashley Abbott, depending on which rumor mill you trust. But whispers always followed him. Was he truly looking for redemption, or just using Genoa City as a playground for his next con? Then, suddenly, he was gone. Allegedly killed in a car explosion overseas. The body was unrecognizable. A closed casket funeral. A brief moment of mourning, and then silence. But the silence has become too loud to ignore. Fans love a good conspiracy, and Damian's death has always felt unfinished. Here are the top eerie clues that suggest Damian might still be alive. Victor's cryptic comments in a recent episode. Victor mentioned old debts in Europe still not paid. Was he referencing Damian's betrayal, or a quiet alliance that continues in secret? Unmarked Swiss bank transactions. Adam and Nick found evidence of hidden Newman assets being drained from a Swiss account originally tied to Damian. But that account should have been frozen after his death. So, who's accessing it now? Mysterious European phone number. Sharon received a strange call on her burner phone, only static and a deep, raspy breath. Caller ID? It traced back to Monte Carlo. A known Damian haunt. Phantom at the Abbott Gala. At the last Abbott Foundation Gala, a man was seen on the surveillance cameras wearing a black mask and tuxedo. He matched Damian's height and build, and he stared at Victoria from the shadows. Moments later, he vanished. So how could Damian have pulled it off? Let's dig into the most popular and plausible theory. He faked his death to escape a larger threat, and is now planning a powerful comeback. Here's how it could have gone down. The car explosion was staged with his European enemies closing in. Damian partnered with a corrupt Interpol agent. A body double was placed in the car, already dead from an unrelated crime. Damian set the timer, walked away, and watched the flames erase his past. A new identity. Damian took on a new name, Daniel Casarino, a South American shipping mogul with ties to the illegal gemstone market. From Brazil to Croatia, he built a silent empire. He's been watching Genoa City all along using facial recognition and old connections in cybersecurity. Damian tapped into Genoa City's camera networks, keeping tabs on Victoria, Nick, Jack, and even Victor. Every move they made, he was watching. And now, he's ready to return. Damian's resurrection wouldn't be random. It would be timed and meticulous. There are several possible motivations. 1. Revenge. Victor double-crossed him in a Russian energy deal years ago. Damian may be coming back to claim what he sees as his rightful cut, or to bring the Newmans to their knees. 2. Love. Some fans believe Damian truly loved Victoria, or even Sharon. He may have faked his death to protect her and is now ready to return and reclaim their bond. 3. His son. The ultimate twist. Damian may have secretly fathered a child in Genoa City. That child, now a teenager, is just starting to question their identity. Could Damian be planning to reveal the truth and fight for custody? A Damian comeback wouldn't happen in isolation. Genoa City is too tightly wound for that. Several characters could be helping, or hindering, his return. 1. Michael Baldwin. Michael has a shadowy past himself and might owe Damian a debt. Could he be secretly preparing Genoa City for Damian's return while pretending to know nothing? 2. Phyllis. Summers never one to turn down a scheme. Phyllis might have stumbled across Damian's secret while snooping around Nick's accounts. But would she blackmail him, or join him? 3. Audra. Charles. Audra is always working both sides. She could be using Damian to leverage power over Newman Media, or vice versa. 4. Nikki has history with Damian too. She once told him off at a fundraiser, but there was tension, maybe more than just hatred. Could there have been a secret fling? Imagine the fireworks. Genoa City would never be the same. Here's how the drama could unfold week by week. Victoria receives roses with no sender but a single word, survivor. Victor tightens security at Newman Enterprises after a boardroom break-in. A mystery man appears at Society's bar, facing away from the camera. He orders Victoria's favorite wine. Sharon confronts Nick after finding a photo of Damian in his desk drawer. Kyle begins a business deal with a South American magnate, whose assistant seems very familiar. Phyllis gets hacked, and all her Damian-related search history is sent to her phone with the message, "Stop digging, or I'll bury you next." Victor is ambushed in his office by the mystery man, face still shadowed, but they share a cryptic conversation, "I never forgot what you did, or what you owe." Jack and Ashley receive subpoenas. Damian is apparently launching a corporate lawsuit tied to old Chabot patents. At the end of the week, Damian's face is revealed as he walks into the GCAC. Q gasps. Damian claims he faked his death to protect everyone from a European cartel. Victoria breaks down in private, torn between rage and love. DNA test reveals Damian has a teenage son, and he's living in Genoa City under another family's name. Damian vows to win back everything, love, legacy, and power. Damian's return would set off a chain reaction in every corner of Genoa City. Victor versus Damian, a corporate war reignites, but this time it's personal. Victoria's breakdown, caught between past and present, she begins to spiral emotionally. The Newman kids reunite. Nick and Adam team up for once, seeing Damian as a threat to their family. A new love triangle, Damian, Sharon, and Victoria are drawn into a complex emotional web. Jill's return, sensing a business opportunity, Jill returns to town to strike a deal with Damian. And perhaps the biggest twist, Damian isn't working alone. What if Damian is just a piece of something bigger? A global syndicate aiming to buy out Genoa City's most powerful companies. What if Damian's survival story isn't heroic, but just the beginning of a larger takeover? Or worse, what if Damian made a deal with the devil to survive? Could someone even more dangerous be coming next? While it remains a theory, for now, The Young and the Restless has taught us that nothing stays buried forever. Damian's death was too quick, too neat, and too quiet. The evidence is mounting, and viewers are already picking sides. His return could be a redemption story, a revenge plot, or a game-changer that tears Genoa City apart. Either way, Damian's shadow is growing, and it's only a matter of time before he steps into the light once more. So buckle up, YNR fans. Because if Damian is alive, no one in Genoa City is safe.